ComancheNative here. Now I'm making sure everything is working. Hey, how's it going? How you been? Let me go ahead and check my channel to see if everything is running properly. Just give me a minute. Alright, everything seems like it's doing what it is doing. Hey, how you doing, Jasmine? How's you been? Oh, really? Still down? Oh, I hope you'll be able to get it fixed soon. Alright, so basically what I'm doing is I am broadcasting all of my The Tomorrow Children videos that I have on my system. So let me go ahead and do the intro really quick. I had to check if everything was running properly. But hello, this is ComancheNative, and I hope everyone is doing fine. Having a good day. Let's go ahead and get into some of the videos that I have. Now, honestly, I'm just going to grab a hold of, all the stuff that I can. Let's do it by game. I have quite a bit of video footage. I'm sorry to hear that your system is still down, man. Boshua, yes, I remember. I checked out your video. I gave a like on the live stream. That was nice. It was fun gaming with you. My brothers had a good time. I told them what happened to your system. They're like, oh man, that's just bad. And I'm like, yeah. But we've been there. My brother, Last Shot Legacy, he had his system hooked up during a storm. The lightning strike was kind of close to our house. They saw a flash of light in front of the TV screen, and then after that, their PlayStation 4 was killed. It was done. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a hold of the footage that I have. Some of it. Okay, that's too much. Okay, we're going to stop it there. I'm just going to go ahead and upload. Hit like that to project. Not going to name it, just hit continue. Okay. Now, the thing about this is I'm probably going to have to turn up the sound. So let me just go ahead and organize this. These are just random clips from the game, The Tomorrow Children. And I figured I might as well go ahead and share these. I've been trying to make videos from them. And I don't know, I could add music to it. I think some of it is just kind of like, there's no music, it's just straight video. So I might try some with music. But I'm just going to go ahead and hit play right now. This game was extremely fun. Oh, man. Oh, the music for this, the ShareFactory and everything like that. I don't know, there's different things that kind of pop up. Ah. Now, there's some YouTube channels that have free music that's no copyrighted and everything like that. You could look those up, and then you could grab that music and then put it on your videos or have it playing maybe in the background on, I think you do some of your videos on your cell phone. Oh man, this brings back so many memories. Jeez. I was really addicted to this game. I mean, I loved this game so much. It was kind of like every day I'd log in and just play and play and play and play. I'd sit there for hours and hours and hours. Now, this game is no longer available. They shut it down. There's tons of reasons out there online about why they did it. And for me, as a gamer playing this thing, I think all of those reasons were silly. I really do. There were people playing this game, they were logging in, they were putting in their hours and time and effort into this stuff. I met tons of really unique gamers that I never came across before in any online mode of gameplay that I ever experienced on PlayStation 3 as well as PlayStation 4. These gamers were so nice. They help you. And I was like blown away by that. I couldn't believe it. And, you know, you couldn't talk to each other on the mic. You know, you had to be like on their friends list and get into a kind of like a private chat. But if you were killed and laying on the ground, you would have like 4 or 5 people running up to you to try to bring you back to life. This was probably the most unique game that I ever came across because it was such a kind-hearted game. And it was the players who made it that way. The gamers in this game, it was a teamwork effort. Everyone worked together to try to complete these towns and defeat these monsters. Yeah, we were all the same clones and everything, but it was so cool. And I still get messages by other people asking me, you know, how can I play this game? And I have to sadly tell them, you can't. They took it down. It would have been nice if they could. Now, I have hope for the future, though. I do. I hope that they will bring it back. I hope someone will put money, time, and effort back into this game to bring it back, because there are tons of people who would have loved this game. They wanted to play it, and they couldn't. So I figured I'll just showcase some of my video that I have. Me and my brothers do plan to do a live stream later on this evening. It's going to be Defiance 2050. I think that's what the game is. It's free to download in the store, but we're going to plan to do a live stream of this coming later on tonight of that game. I think it's going to be kind of cool because we played it on the PlayStation 3 and we were addicted to this game so bad. So to play it on the 4 is going to be awesome. Can't wait. But I just told my brothers, you know what? I'm just going to do a live stream of the Tomorrow Children and just show all the video clips that I have. As much as I can show. Now see, these Godzillas, they would come in and destroy the towns. And see, that's the rare one right there, because once you killed that one, it turned to gold, solid gold. And that pig that just popped up, that's an island that you could go and excavate coal, gold, crystals, food, and bring it back to the town. Man, I miss this game so much. Now, I do have quite a bit of videos on this game, so I know I won't be able to show every single one of them tonight, but yes. I think it was a unique game. The concept, it was fairly easy, you know, the concept of the game, but it's far different from the beta. I wasn't part of the beta, but I saw some of the beta videos that were popping up. The beta was wild. It was really wild, and you know, honestly, if I played the beta, I'd be kind of confused, like, what is all of this? But when the game came out, you know, I instantly fell in love with this thing. In my little dream world, I pictured, like, if you create a character for a game, you give life to that character in the game, because that's basically you. So when game's in, I like to just imagine, like, let's go Twilight Zone, okay? Let's do that. I like to imagine that the characters that you make in video games, they continue on, even though you can't play it anymore. I know that sounds weird, but you know, if you think about, I don't know, all the sci-fi movies out there, why not? You know, why not have that fantasy type of thing going? I mean, I know I can't play this game anymore, but I would like to think that my doctor girl that I had, ComancheNative, in this game, is still digging, still going out there, healing, still doing what I trained her to do in the game. At least that's what I like to think. But I think it was near probably the middle of my gameplay in this game that I started to be introduced to other gamers in this game. And a good portion of them were from different cultures. And, you know, it was just the kindness that really got me. I was like, wow, these are some really kind gamers. These guys are really, really nice. Now, I ran into some people who were, you know, giving you a whole bunch of thumbs down so the cage drops down and then you go to jail. But I met a lot of people who were just so nice in this game. It made me want to think, oh man, if we all lived in the same neighborhood, you know, we would have a big party, a big celebration, you know. I'd say, come over to my house, let's kick up the Wi-Fi and let's all play. My bill would be through the roof. Boom. But I wish, you know, the people who saw this and wanted to play, I wish they could have. You know, I play Monster Hunter. I like excavating. I like going out there. But it's nothing like this. And, you know, I give respects to the New York Times for them naming this game as one of the top games of the year. I thought that was so cool. Those stingrays. I mean, honestly, I think they're birds, you know, because I kind of took a good look at them. They look like birds, but people were calling them stingrays. And, you know, you throw that stuff down there, someone is going to pick it up. And they're going to take it to the loading dock. You know, you don't have to yell any, like, directions or anything like that, because they knew what they had to do. And you got points for it. Like, every time I would dig, you see the little points, 33 points for me. And then whoever would grab the resources down there, they would get points too for putting it in the loading dock. So yeah, I do miss this game. I mean, if it was still on, oh man, the money I would be spending on this thing. It would be very, very crazy. Oh man, some of this video footage, I honestly don't remember all of it. I just hit save video, go, hit save video, go. And in this game, I was always a loner. I spent a good portion by myself. My brothers played for a little while, and I remember we attack the Red Face Island, and I said, let's dig, let's just like dig all the way up this face, and we were doing it. They were behind me, they show up every now and then, you know, and we were just digging, you know. It was fun. It was really, really fun. I would love Sony to bring this back. You know, they say you speak in existence what you want, right? So I want Sony Entertainment to bring back the Tomorrow Children. To turn the servers back on, or do an update of this game. Let us play. Let us play. I mean, that's what gaming's all about. Let us play. I understand you have to take down servers for certain reasons, but let us play. That's what gamers do. We have fun on games and we just go. I mean, half the stuff we do in this game, you know, our parents could never say that. You know, we sit there and we talk about taking down dungeons, or how many times we killed a certain person over and over again on a video game, or, you know, oh, I'm building a house. You know, the parents, they can't say that because, you know, they had the arcade versions and everything. It was like pinball and you know, stuff of that nature. I mean, us doing this, yeah, we're sitting in front of a TV screen and we're pressing buttons. This is true. But we are involved in the game that we're playing. This means something to us, you know? We're not out there doing bad things in the world. We are just on the video game, trying to level up, trying to create. So let us do it. My mother, she was a pro gamer. She really was. She bought me all the systems. She bought me Atari. She bought me Nintendo, Sega Genesis. I mean, she bought me those things. And her reason was, she read somewhere that the eye-hand coordination was really good. So she wanted me to have that. So she went out of her way and bought those systems for me. And I thank her so much. I really, really do. My mother thought outside the box. And she embraced, you know, video game play. She embraced that, and it was really unique. She passed away in 2014. But if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be doing this now. My dad was the same. He still is the same. You know, my dad, he loved video games. He really did. He was into them. So I'm so thankful to have parents like that. And then when I had my brothers, when they were born and they came into my life, my best friends, I taught them how to play. And then we're still playing now, you know? Man, oh, I miss this game so much. I'm just sitting here just kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm becoming the viewer, you know? I'm like, I remember kind of doing that. Now, you know, I understand that there's some parents out there who want their kid to get out there and be more physical and, you know, play sports. My parents were the same. You know, I played sports. I played basketball, baseball, softball, you know. I still played games, though. I mean, I did it, you know, all of it. Hey, how you doing, Maxidon? I'm doing okay. How about you? I decided to finally do this. I've been kind of, you know, on the fence about, you know, doing this video like this, doing the live stream of this, but I watched other people do it and I thought that was kind of cool and I figured, well, I'll try. I have a lot of video footage though. A lot! Too much video, so much that it kind of stops me from playing other games because my system is it's filled with so much stuff. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, friends. You played the Tomorrow Children. Yes? Yes, you were in there defending the towns. Hello? All the good old days of being part of this game. That's why I say TTC4EVER. And the gamers who played this game, they know what I'm talking about, you know? Look at this. I'd be yelling, get it, pick it up. Hope someone picks this up. Oh man. I enjoy doing all kinds of videos on this game. I was encouraged to do live stream. And I'm so glad I took that chance. Yeah, TTC. Oh, look at me just tear this thing up. Dangerous doing that because I have that doll on my back. Oh, ComancheNative, what were you thinking? Just digging away. I was getting curious. I always did that in the game. I got curious and it got me into a lot of trouble. In my mind, I kept thinking there was something on top of the pig's head. You know? I recently was asked by someone on my friends list if the game was still up, and it's not. There are a lot of the Tomorrow Children communities out there, so check it out, be a part of it. I think that'd be kind of cool. There are a lot of people sharing screenshots of the game. Oh, the good times. Oh! Oh, I'm so glad that doll didn't break. I think right here I'm kind of like in stun mode or something. You know, I do have a lot of video footage. Sometimes I am just standing around. Sometimes I'm kind of like, you know. This is a cool game. Now, you know, I always thought it would have been so cool to be able to just kind of like, you know, I keep thinking about all the different ideas that they could have had for islands. And I was coming up with some of them myself, you know. I was thinking, well, what about a doll island? Like, you know, the dolls, they would just be that one island of the dolls, like the red one or the blue one, you know. And then I'd sit there and I'd start thinking about different islands. Like, wouldn't this be cool if this was here, that was there? And then I started thinking, it would have been nice to have a single player mode on this game. I mean, because really, you shut down the multiplayer, you would have the single player to just keep going. But this was just the multiplayer online type of game. And to hear people like moving around in the back, like that was somebody who put some kind of void power up. And you couldn't see anyone. That was what really surprised me and my brothers when we first started playing this game. My brother was like, I'm in here. Where you at? No, I'm here standing next to this tree. I'm like, and we couldn't see each other. And then I did, you know, I shook the tree. My brother saw me, and then we realized, oh, you can only see people if they do emotions. My brothers didn't like that too much because they wanted to be able to see each other. It would have helped because there were a couple of times they followed someone thinking it was me. They're like, I'm right behind you. You're cutting into this rock, and I'm like, I'm still in town. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm not playing. This is ShareFactory. It's ShareFactory. I'm uploading all the videos that I recorded of this game onto ShareFactory, and I'm in full screen mode, and I'm just showcasing video clips. I wish I was playing. You know, at times like this, I wish I was a hacker. Be able to just crack into that game and just figure out a way to open that thing back up. I would be such a hero. Wouldn't that be cool? ComancheNative did it. Well, I broke into the game, guys. The door is open. Come on in. Hey, Ringo, how you doing? Good morning, friend. Comrades. How are you? I salute you. Hey! TTC forever! Yes! Oh, that's good. That's good that you're good. You did a good job on your stream. That scary game. My brothers want me to play it. They're like, you gotta play that game. I'm like, ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love those boxes. Those void boxes that someone would drop. It was like being in a candy store when someone would drop those things. I was just so happy. What I miss the most? The gamers. I miss the gamers the most. I really do. I miss the gamers the most. Now, we go down the list, let's say like from 1 to 5. The gamers I miss the most. The second one would be the excavation. The third one would be the different variety of islands. The fourth one would be my character. Oh, I loved her so much. Oh, look at my little girl. She's all dressed up in her little white suit. And the fifth one? Good. The fifth one would be, yay. You know, I miss Todd. He makes the 5th list. I mean, Todd would always hit me. You know, all the time. I mean, I have some shots where he just like, boom. My character would just go flying. Yeah, TTC forever. Bring it back, Sony. Come on, man. Come on. You invented gameplay. Come on now. You gave us the good stuff. Alright, Sony? You gave us the good stuff. And we've been loyal to you ever since. Turn this game back on or make another version of this game. Come on. Come on, Sony. Come on, man. You're cool. You're so cool. Just flip that switch back on. Sit there and look at all this stuff and say, you know what? Let's make this again. Let's do it. I mean, you think about Star Wars, right? They didn't do Star Wars for the longest time. Now Disney has it, and whoa. So why not just give them the funding to make this game again and prevent it being taken over by another company and just really making it wild, you know what I mean?
Yay.
Hey! How you doing? It is the lost element.
I see.
I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Yes, I missed this game. Extremely. The good old days, right? Look at that. Praising. Hey, there you are, Maxidon! You're right there!
Yay.
There she is! Now, what are we? We're kind of like fierce monster hunters now, and we do different things now, you know what I mean? Look at all these resources. Yes! Last element, you helped me out a lot. You gave me a whole bunch of void powers. You know, I never knew all the stuff. You educated me on certain things to do in the game, and I appreciate that very much. Very knowledgeable about the game. I mean, everybody that I met in the game, they helped me. You know, they really did. They provided friendship. They provided a lot of good tips. And, you know, a lot of them saved me because I died a whole bunch of times. And I guess near the end, I wanted to give back to the gamers. So I took it upon myself to try to record as many people as I came across. And, you know, I based all my live streams on that. Just, you know, watching them run around and everything. But yes, I miss this game so much. This always confused me right here, because I'd be going through, I'm like, am I going through the list? Is it... I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to destroy this star. I remember that. Because no one could throw the resources because the stars are in the way. I think I put those stars there. Oh, yeah. Trying to fix my mistake. Hey, there's Bob. Hey, Bob, how's it going? Man. Yeah, this game, it just brings back a lot of memories. Sometimes my brothers would be saying, "You're still playing?" I'm like, yeah, what time is it? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh, really? No way. I mean, because when you played this game, you think, oh, just a little bit more. I could do just a little bit more. You know? And you just keep going and going. I could do a little bit more. Hang on, wait. And then, you know, you're about to leave it like, okay, I think I'll call it a night. And then you see an island pop up and you're like, oh, I gotta hit that island because it has this and that and I need to build. And then that's the hook. It got you and you would just end the game. Now, I didn't play it enough to where I dreamt about the game. You know, I didn't do that. I didn't have any dreams about this game. You know, because when I would take off, you know, there'd be so many people in there. I was cool. Like Monster Hunter, I never have like dreams about that game. Portal Nights though. I would dream about Portal Nights. And that would drive me crazy because I'm sitting here trying to build a house in my mind. Dreaming of building a house in my mind. And I hated that. I'll wake up like, I felt like I'd just been working all day. Look at the townspeople. Their little jumpsuit. But yes, I have to say, besides Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter is kind of up there, this game had a lot of very kind, very unique gamers who go out of their way to help you. Oh, this woman. This one right here, this girl. Every time I would shake a tree, I'd accidentally talk to her and she'd tell me to go do something for her. And I'm like, why? Oh, thank you. It was fun. It was fun live streaming that, really. And I think I bumped into Ringo. I think I'm saying the name wrong. Could be Ringo, could be Rango. My brother said it a couple of times. But I bumped into them when they were doing their live stream. And what was so funny about that was that she was laying down some grenades, some bombs, because I guess she got finished doing her marathon. And I heard them go off, and I jumped out of the way. I took off running, and it blasted everywhere and everything. And I was like, oh, we got some bad people in here having fun and stuff like that. And what was so funny was there was an apple laying on the ground, and I grabbed it, and I sat it right next to the jail that she was in. And when she pops out, she ends up grabbing that apple and eating it. And I think that was so cool because she had like an icon of an apple, you know? Yes, that woman. Oh my goodness. Like every time I would shake that tree, she'd be right there telling me how hungry she was. Go give me some apples. I'm hungry. And I'd look at her. I think her name was Mary, the town person, Mary. Yes. Or she would ask me to go look for her brother that was in the doll. And I would go look for her brother that was in the doll on the island. And I'd give it to her, and then she would say, that wasn't my brother, but thank you for the doll. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? I could have turned that in for points. But, she's like, yes, thank you, but that's not my brother. Now, you told me, I think it was Lost Element, you told me that there was an ending to that quest. I didn't get there. I didn't get to that point, I don't think. Just being lazy, just kicking those apples. Get some little... Oh, I hit that town person in the face! Oh, I'm so mean! Whoops! Oh, goodness. I just rocked his jaw. I kicked that apple right into his noggin. Oh, my goodness. You guys didn't see that. That wasn't me. Oh man. Oh, I gotta look at this video footage. Hold on now. Wait a minute. I might got some bad video footage that I'm showing you guys. Yes, the missing dolls. You know, I wanted to do all the quests. I wanted to like do a whole bunch of quests and then put that on video and everything like that, but I never got around to doing it. I know sometimes the policeman would ask you to do certain things too. And you had to do it because it made them look good. Oh, I hit another townsperson. Oops. Whoops. I'm so sorry. You guys didn't see that. That was some kind of glitch. Yeah, that was a glitch. Did not see that happen just a while ago. Now, on Twitter, I do remember that there's somebody who's doing kind of like, they're replicating the game on some kind of program, a computer program, and they'll post that up on some of their pages. That looks so cool looking. And I know, Maxidon, you were doing, or you're still working on, or I don't know if you completed it or not, your Tomorrow Children town in Minecraft. And I can't quite remember who was doing the labor building in Portal Knights. But every time I see video footage like that, I think, wow, that is so cool. And you did a really good job. I saw your bus. I saw your apartments you made. Fantastic. Me, I always did this. I didn't like the settings. I was like, okay, wait a minute. Wow, the struggles that I went through when trying to hang on to a town. Woo! Oh, these maps. These puzzles. You know, my brother, Native Mercy, he came into my room one time, and I was talking to him while doing one of these puzzles. And after I was finished, he went, geez, you're so fast on those puzzles. I'm like, huh? Because, you know, I was still talking to him, and I was still doing the puzzles, you know. It took a while to get that quick. I mean, there were times I was in the town. It was totally dark. I had to produce some light, and I was going fast. I was really like, go, 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 light, 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 because I was slowly dying. I mean, I guess we could say, you know, this game was ahead of its time. You know, I think it was really artistically done just right. And I don't know that much about the game. I don't know the mindset, like who the little girl actually is, or if it's based on somebody. Why they made the buildings look the way they did. I don't have that, you know, knowledge. Yes, I agree. Ahead of its time. And, you know, it was so sad because it was around the time that they pulled the game from the stores when everybody wanted to get in. I think it was just kind of like bad timing on whoever, you know, set the agreement. Okay, on this date, go ahead and just yank it out of the store. It happens, you know, I understand that. You know, you always think, what if just a little longer, what would have happened? Yeah. I mean, yes, I got that with the work and everything like that. And the little girl, is she based on like a character or maybe a real life person? I mean, when I saw her, my brothers told me that she looked like she was a teenager versus a little girl. But I don't know. I mean, I didn't play the demo, but what I saw, I mean, whoa. It was like, wow. It's like being in an art museum with something really just out of this world sitting in front of you, and you're looking at it and like, what is that? And you don't want to say anything because you want to be able to get it. So you kind of like really open your mind and just like, okay, wait a minute. All right, let me see where this artist is getting this from. And that's what I saw on the demo, on the beta, was that. But when I played the game, it was totally kind of different from the beta. But yes, I mean, it was, if you guys see it, you know, I suggest looking up beta of this game and you'll see those videos. And it's just like, whoa. But I do know one thing. This game did train me. It did. It trained me to pull my weight. Yeah, you remember this town? I think they're going for 1,000 because they already have like 570 something up. But yes, it made me want to pull my weight. It made me want to help other gamers. So when I got into Battlefield 1, I wanted to really push the medic. And when I got into Monster Hunter, I started answering the SOS. It just hidden out there, just going, you know. And I also have to say, it did help me on streaming, as well as making videos that help other people out. So, you know, I owe a lot to this game. I met a lot of cool friends. You know, we speak different languages. We're from different places around the world, but this game made me feel like I had, you know, a lot of really good friends that I call my comrades in arms, yeah? TTC family, yes? And oh look, this is when I started getting stuck. That it would happen to me every now and then. I would get stuck in the game and I'd just be sitting there hanging onto an apple or hanging onto a resource. I remember one time I was like this and Godzilla came in and he just like stepped right on me. I moved, and then when I was still hanging on to what I was hanging on to, but when Godzilla stepped on me, I kind of moved to the side and then I died. I was like, yes, I finally picked it up. Someone put some glue down there. So, you know, there's the impact that games have on gamers. You know, it's amazing. You play a scary game, you get scared. you play a fast action game, you learn to be a little bit quicker. You play a game where you have to, you know, time everything. You'll get the timing down at a faster pace. This game here made me feel like I'm surrounded by really good people. I'm surrounded by really good gamers, helpful gamers. Oh, I hit the townsperson again. Oh. Hey, there you are. There you are right there. And the dresses we wore. Wow, we were styling. Well, everyone, you guys were styling. Me, I just kept wearing the same thing. You know? The white doctor suit. I honestly thought it did something. Really, I did. I thought, okay, this is a healing thing, so I'll be able to you know, heal people. Oh, he fell down. He's scared. I'm not gonna hit you with an apple, dude. Look at him. He's freaking out. Look, he's like, no, don't hit me anymore. Don't hit me. No, no. See, that's too many blows to the head that, you know, that was my fault. Oh, wow. That was a long video clip, man. Woo! And the towns. Like, near the end, everyone was just conquering towns after towns after town. They would be up for, like, I don't know, probably, I would say maybe 5 hours, and then completed. And I'm thinking, what was that? How did that happen? I mean, everyone was putting in some work. And the monument gamers, when I ran across them, I was blown away. They dedicated themselves to just opening up the monuments. I was like, wow. I didn't know you could do that. So there were a lot of, you know, expert gamers playing this game. And, you know, I'd come across them, and I'd be totally confused. I have a lot of video of this game. Like, if I uploaded each clip just without anything, without any commentary, without any music, just straight, I'd have a lot. Probably like, oh my goodness, well over maybe 200 clips. That's a lot, 200 clips. This is what I was trying to read that. I was like, what are they saying? I started really getting into the, like, trying to get all detailed and everything. Look at me, I'm trying to figure out how to get a better shot. I'm like, is this a good shot? Does this look good? I was like, it's too far away. I think someone told me what was said on that list. I'm like, nope, that ain't gonna work. Look at me, just all dedicated. It's like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get a good shot. I have a lot of clips of this too. Me doing stuff like this. I'm like, I was like, get closer, closer. Man. Oh, being bombarded. Now that, every now and then you hear something go bling, bling. That's my cell phone. I turned on notifications to where if someone messages me on PlayStation thing, it'll pop up. So they're really trying. Look at me, just like, I'm gonna get it. know, you just tilt your head sideways and just kind of look at... I could have just asked the guy, hey, can you just, like, can I flip this around so I can get a better shot of this? Can you hold it up? Look at me just really trying, like, what is that? And you know what? I wish I got all the posters that were in the game, too. Hello! Hey! Another comrade! How are you? Look at me. I'm still not giving up. Look, I'm still trying to get a shot of the clipboard. Oh my goodness. Now, I have to say, I don't know. Like, some of the clips I have, I've seen. Some of the clips I haven't, so... Ooh. And what was so cool about this game is, like if you were a daytime gamer, the other group would come in at night, and they, while you were going to sleep, another group came in, and then they started working. Yes, TTC! TTC forever. Hey, it's Dave! Sporting the same haircut. And see, I think here, I kind of thought about doing a video of the cops. That's why I was kind of doing this. I was kind of like, should I use that? Look at her just walking. I was sitting there just really, you know, I would do that every now and then. I would think about future videos to make, and so I would just sit there and just kind of play around. It's like, what are you doing? All right. I look forward to looking at it. Look at that suit. Now, I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will, guys. But, you know, every Halloween, I dress up like Wonder Woman. My brothers, I'll sit there and design something for them to wear. But I might dress up like this character, just for the fun of it. Take a picture of me and my brothers, and then just maybe post that up. I think that would be kind of funny. Okay, now this is when I decided to do a video about the workbench. Look at all that stuff. Look at that detail. I mean, like, if they showed us the print, that would have been really cool. I don't know what number 3 is. Yes, a lot of memories, a lot of good memories. That's good. I can't wait to see it. Yes, Maxdon is doing the Tomorrow Children town in Minecraft. He has no shoes. I realized that. I was like, he's got no shoes on. I mean, those look like warheads laying there, but, you know, I could be wrong. They could be kind of like cones. Have some pliers. Workbench. The bobblehead. You know, I said this before, but there was a lot of stuff in this game that I felt that they could have marketed. I would buy it. You know, I would buy the bobblehead. You know, the little figurine of the little girl, I would have bought that too. I would have bought all of this stuff. The tree, I would have bought that. I mean, you see the the little tiny figurines that they have in the store for Minecraft. They could have easily done this to this game. I would have bought that stuff. I would have. Posters, I would have bought those. I was addicted to this game. I enjoyed this game. I loved this game. And, you know, when it ended, when they kicked me out, you know, I didn't hit that start button to go back in. And the only reason why I did that, guys, is I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you. I didn't hit the start button to go back in to see if I could get back into the Tomorrow Children because I believe that by not doing that, me personally, that there's hope that they will bring it back. Now, when PlayStation Home ended, I didn't go back either. I didn't touch it. And now, you kind of have a small version of PlayStation Home on PlayStation 4, and it's kind of fractured. You got Nebula Realms, then you have King's Casino, and then Atomic Universe, Big City. You know, it's fractured a little bit. Now just think about if all those companies decided to band together, then yeah, PlayStation Home would definitely be back on PlayStation 4. So I didn't go back in because I believed by doing that, I leave the door open that they will bring this game back. So it's kind of like superstitious type of thing, you know. That's basically what I did. That's why I didn't go back in. But after it was all said and done, and I ended the broadcast, I just sat there, just looking at the game, and I was sad. I didn't cry, but I was sad. I thought, wow, to finally find a game to where I feel like it's kind of like a community that is really nice, really kind, just to be yanked away from it, just like that. Boom! And I thought, no. No, I'm going to hope for the best. I want it to come back. Because these are wonderful gamers. And just think of how many other people out there who were given the chance, maybe just a little small chance to play this game, what it would have done for them. And then I started seeing all the posts from other people saying how much they love this game, how it saved their life, how it made them feel. And I was just kind of like, wow, you know, I wasn't the only one that felt that. A lot of people felt it. Yes, the last moment. Yes, I believe it too. It will come back. As long as we remember, and as long as we have that love for this game, it will come back. But yes, there was a lot of people who, you know, they were crying, and, you know, it was almost as if someone died to a lot of gamers out there. And for me, it was like someone shutting the door. Okay, you see this, I'm going to introduce you to this world that has all these great people in it, but there's a time limit for while, you know, for being in this room with these people. And then eventually we're going to just slam the door and then that's it. You're done. You're out. So I'm just still standing there waiting for the door to be opened up again. That's basically how I feel, you know. And you know, some people told me I was acting silly, feeling that way. But my brothers felt the same way. They were like, oh man, it's just like PlayStation Home, isn't it? And I'm like, yep. Just like it. I think on this one, I was trying to see, now, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but before certain updates, this plane, you could jump on top of this plane. But then I think they fixed it to where you couldn't. So I wanted to see if you could. So that's why I made this all the way up. And I'm thinking, okay, this thing should push me off. And I went, oh, just missed it. I said, just missed it. I was like, okay, I'll wait for it to come back by. Maybe, I don't know. But yes, before you could jump on the plane. I did it a couple of times. I didn't get the video footage of it, but I did do it. And I was thinking, well, you know, maybe this is it. Now, the best thing I liked about this game was when the chest would be out in the open, just left there, that void quake that would happen. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh, invisible. I was like, man. But yes, you could get on the plane for just a little while and then it would knock you off. But, you know, they fixed it to where you just go right, it goes right through you. I was like, bummer. That's such a bummer. I would go to different towns where I was by myself and I would just, you know, test certain things. And this was just kind of like, you know, maybe I'll do a video on this, maybe I'll do a video on that. So I just saved a whole bunch of clips. Extreme close-up, whoa! Wow, that's a plane. That is a plane, look at that. 6 engines on top. I think maybe 4 of them on the wing. Okay, let's see, let's go ahead and jump out. We'll exit without saving. We'll go again. Gotta take this off. Go by game. I do have a lot. I do have a lot of clips, guys. Whole bunch. Look at this. Jeez. My brothers would be saying, okay, so that's the reason why you can't do this and that. I'm like, yeah. See if I'm trying to grab as much as I can before it tells me I have to stop. Okay, there's the limit. So it stopped on that one. Now, I don't know if I have... I gotta, like, turn it up. I don't know if I have voices on this or not. Most of the time I talk to myself while I play. My brothers will be saying, who are you talking to? Like, no, I'm just talking to myself. So everything you hear when I'm doing a live broadcast or any videos, that's just me right there. I'm a rambling fool. Okay, let's see. Alright, I think I turned it all the way up. Full screen. I have close to about 200. I would say 200 clips. There's a lot. I do have a lot. And some of them are little small sessions. Some of them are just really long. I didn't delete anything. I did not get rid of anything from my system. And the Tomorrow Children clips take up a good portion of my space on my system. So I can't play any other games sometimes. And I kept all these video clips because I figured, well, I could just make little videos from them. And sometimes I'll throw commentary in there with some music. This was my favorite island right here. I love this island. This island was so cool looking. Oh, what was that? Oh, I heard it on the mic. What? I did not hear that when I was playing this game. Someone died back there. Someone back there died because I could hear it on the mic. I heard it. Like someone's dead. Wow, I totally missed it. ComancheNative, you're supposed to be a doctor. Totally missed that. Wow. So someone died at that island and I just kept going. Hang on, I gotta put my controller in. Here we go. Yes. Now I noticed some of the video clips they had, it was doing something to the sound, which I thought was kind of weird. And certain towns would get really laggy for me. It's all totally broke. I never was good at saving my money. I never was good at saving my money. I always spent it. Not answering the phone. I'm like, lucky boxes, I wish I had money. $70 medals, let's go. Chop, chop. Oh, yeah, it kicked me. Yeah, that would happen to me right there in the game. If it was laggy or if it was slow-mo, boom. Kicked out. Our long ride on the train, guys. Wow. Get up, get on the game, get on the train, go to work. There was times my brothers, I would tell my brothers, you know, hey, I'm just coming in, getting me a drink and everything. They're like, work to do? Yeah, work on the town. They just kind of laugh. Okay, hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that, Lost Element. Fellow comrade. Now, they have a YouTube channel, so if anyone would be interested in subscribing them, please do. They are a fellow The Tomorrow Children gamer. I think near the end, I always encourage that too. I started throwing that in there, saying, you know, subscribe to these people because they're doing live streams. They have, you know, they're playing the game. They have some video footage, you know, because there were some people who were interested in the game. They wanted to get inside and they couldn't. And, you know, there was nothing I could do. I'm acting silly, wiggling my head. But, you know, I wanted to try to help anybody. Because, you know, for me, there was no way I could game share this. I think they took that ability out. This island, oh my goodness. Wow. Rescue dolls. I'll take you to safety, little guys. Wait a minute, chest time. Priority number 1, chest. I'm like, ah, it's Christmas. Look what I got. Oh, what am I doing? Whoa, it glitched. And that would happen to me as well. Like, it would skip forward, and I'm like, what? My shotgun. It's acting all bad. Oh, I love that. I love the heart. I loved how the middle looked. It looks so cool looking. You know, I would always find a hard time not to, you know, kill it. like, oh man, this thing looks so cool. Oh yeah, I think this is when, you know, I was trying to make it spawn some more so I could get some more crystals. Yeah, my gameplay's weird, guys. I'm sorry. Just I will do different things in the game, and you know, yeah, I just left those crystals there, and I'm kind of like, okay. I think this is where I'm thinking, maybe if I connect everything together, it'll help. Like, if someone wants to come over here, maybe it'll help. And, you know, I'm sitting here trying to figure out a way to connect this to that, and, you know. Wow, this is probably the unscripted part of me playing this game. Because usually when I was streaming, you know, at the beginning I had like a certain goal. I thought, okay, well, I'll see how many islands I can get and everything like that. But I think I'm just trying to connect certain things together. Oh, took a chance! I can't tell you guys how many times I died in this game. You know those cats? You have a cat on a counter and the cat is trying to jump to another spot, and then they jump and they slip and they fall down. I did that a lot in this game. I think, okay, I could jump it, and then I miss and fall to my doom and die. All those guys. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that. I'll see you again too. Subscribe to them as well. They have a YouTube channel. They are a fellow TTC comrade. I kept testing things out in the game, you know, just to see the effects of certain things. So yeah, this one, I think this is, I'm trying to get a whole bunch of crystals. And then I ran out of my weaponry and I thought, that heart, poof. It's like you're born. I was like, it's calling for reinforcements. Yeah, I did this a lot. Like, I'm not quite sure if I used this in the video or not. It's been such a long time. It feels like it's been such a long time. I was thinking, oh, I did not plan this very well because, you know, I should have just brought nothing but shotguns, but I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm like, no, I don't want to dig. I'm going to die. He's like, I will stab you to death. Knock that doll right off your back. I was like, no, I didn't mean to call it out. Oh, man. The risk I took. Yeah, this was a good game. I was like, I can't kill it. I wish I could. You know, there were some times when I would play, like I was saying before, I would tell my brothers, I got work to do, I gotta go, and they're like, what's going on? I go, there's stuff in the game I gotta go fix in the Tomorrow Children, and I gotta fix this up. And they just looked at me and just kind of like, oh brother. You know, I mean, I had a certain goal. I had like something in mind, like, okay, wait a minute. I need to go fix this town up. I want to plant more trees. I want to, you know, try to level a little bit more. But yes, I just couldn't help it. Play the game, you just get into this mode. I'm just all smiles. I really am. I'm just kind of like just sitting here just grinning. Looking at this game, watching this game. Missing it, basically. I don't know, it's kind of like watching, I don't know, family pictures, maybe baby pictures or something, you know, of a character that you really like. Oh, someone came here and just started destroying all those turrets. Oh, I hear someone digging down there. That's the thing I liked about this game. You know, there are times you'd think, okay, I'm alone. But really, if someone saw somebody in a town, they would go to that location and they'd start, you know, working. I don't think I was ever in a town by myself for very long. I'm like, storm tunnel? Yes, please. Now, it was kind of fun when I did that video, to where I just kind of recorded people playing, and I tried to do my best to cut myself out. The reason why I did that video, was because I wanted people to understand what people did in the game without having, you know, a lot of music in it or without a lot of talking. And yes, no one knew what I was doing. Every now and then they would see me because of the binoculars, but other than that, they didn't really know what I was doing. And I remember having to rush back all the time, back to the police station, just so I could record who was there. And I did that probably 3 times, making that video. So I would have to stop, run into town, record it really quick, and then, you know, that was a separate video. So at the end, when I did all the credits, it showcased everybody who was working there. Oh, the good old days. Oh, I miss this game so much. Wow. Did anyone get the soundtrack? Did you guys get the soundtrack? I got it. Wow, just listening to that theme. Soundtrack to this game. It just made me miss the game even more, but I couldn't help it. I was like, oh no, don't. I always got scared of breaking those dolls. I was always nervous about that. Now the difference is, I have to say about the fact that Tomorrow Children it ended. When PlayStation Home ended, the people, the gamers in that deal, they stuck together for just a little while. This was on PlayStation 3. We didn't really have communities like we have on PlayStation 4. So when PlayStation Home ended, they only stuck together through the friends list. And they would try to go and do voice chats with each other, but it was never the same. They could not, bring that closeness back once that game ended. As for this one, though, the community is still together, which I'm very impressed about. They remember each other. They have that moment. And the games are two different type of games. PlayStation Home was a social network type of game where you saw your avatar running around and you used chat, and you could chat with each other, or you could get on the mic and chat with each other. They had all the opportunities to communicate with each other. Versus this game, which there was no mic unless you were in a party chat. But I honestly think that the community, being as tight-knit as it is, really close to each other and, remember each other and what they've done, it seems to be more solid than the PlayStation Home communities. And I loved it when these monsters went through these islands, guys. Oh man, I was like on cloud 9 when that happened. Because then I got to see everything without actually having to dig. Not answering my phone. I'm like, I'm not here. I don't know who you are. Oh, look at those big guys. Oh, I got ups. I got ups. And also about this game was the fact that people took on jobs whenever they wanted. Like, there were people in town defending the town. There were excavators. There were loaders. There were some gardeners out there tending to the trees. Builders. There was a job for everybody. And sometimes it didn't even require a title for the job. You just did what you had to do to help out. Just all here smiling. I'm still smiling, guys. I really am. I'm just kind of like, just all happy. I'm happy watching old video footage. Whoa. What am I doing? ComancheNative, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Hello! It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Just streaming some of my old Tomorrow Children video. Oh, I hear somebody back there. I think I was trying to get back into town so I could get more supplies in this video clip. Now, you know, I did go and I did send a letter to try to get this game turned back on. And I got something back, but it wasn't what I expected. The letter I got back just basically told me that, you know, thank you for sharing your thoughts on this game. We're so happy that we're able to make a game like this. And, you know, I was kind of like, what? Wait a minute, let's go back. Let's figure out why we can't get this thing back on. Okay, let's see. I have the letter right here. Let's see. Okay. Sony Interactive Entertainment America LLC. This is what they wrote me. It says, thank you for writing Sony Interactive Entertainment America LLC. Parentheses SIEA. We appreciate your enthusiasm and support for our PlayStation family of products. Your feedback lets us know that we are on target. I'm glad you had such a fondness for the children of tomorrow. That's what they wrote. You know, and then he goes on to say, I know it's hard sometimes when touch decisions were made to discontinue the game. Thank you for continuing to be such a fan of our entire library. We will continue to make games that you will enjoy. I include some PlayStation trophy cards as a token of our appreciation. We invite you to visit our website at www.us.playstation.com for the latest news on all our PlayStation consoles and the newest software titles, as well as other related information. If you have additional comments or questions, please chat with our customer support department at https://support.us.playstation.com/. Once again, thank you for your letter and your continuing support of Sony Interactive Entertainment America LLC products. Sincerely, Matthew Cunningham. Cooperative Resolution Specialist. That is the letter I got back from the letter I sent them. And they did give me those cards that they talked about. I have a platinum trophy card, 2016 one, I have a bronze one, and a silver, and a gold. Now, I do appreciate the fact that they did get back to me. It shows that my letter, it traveled from one person to another. Because this person here wasn't part of the same department that I wrote the letter to. And again, I do appreciate the fact that they did this. I'm glad that someone read it. I really, really am. Yes. In a way, yes. That's basically it. Now, I wrote a very lengthy letter to them. And, you know, I got this in return. Thank you so much for giving me this letter. I appreciate that. I really do. And thank you for the cards. I appreciate that as well. But I'm still not giving up on this game. I'm going to write another letter. And I'm going to continue doing so. I figure they're going to have to read it. So, enjoy reading my letters. You know, I didn't say anything mean, anything hostile, or anything like that in my letters at all. You know, it was really respectable. And But yes, I still am going to write letters to try to get this game back on, or a remake of it. Not for my personal use. I do enjoy the game. I would love to play it again, but honestly, I think the gamers who played this game, and also for the people who haven't played this game, they deserve the right to play. And I understand egos get in the way. I got that, you know. You want to be right about certain things, and then you're wrong. You're in a board meeting, and you're having discussions, and, you know, something you come up with is starting to be changed and altered, and, you know, they get blinded by that. And in that mix, in that huge conversation, the thing that they forget is the gamers. They forget about the gamers. And I think that needs to be thrown back in the conversation, in those meetings. You know, I understand it's all about profit and what makes money. I got that. But you know what? If you do not please the gamers, then you are missing the point of business. The customer is always right. The gamers, us, the customers, we are always right. If we want to play a certain game, we should be able to. You know? Especially since that they took this game down in 1 year. So, again, I plan on doing some more letters. And, but I read what was given to me. And I'm not quite sure. Hang on. I do have my, you know, I do have the letter that I sent them, but I saved it on my computer, and I got a lot of stuff on this thing. But I plan to try to read that. If not in this stream, then maybe another one. Because seeing that I have so much video of this game, you know, it might take me a while. But I want you guys to know, when you write these letters, someone has to read them. Someone has to read them. You know, I don't think they'll look at it and just kind of like toss it in the trash. So writing something is worth it. At least you're doing something, you know what I mean? And who knows? Maybe it'll get past the door I got past to someone else who would look at it and go, huh, they're right, let's do it. You know? My letter got so far, and then I got a response. Someone else's letter could get farther. You know, maybe they were more, maybe someone out there is more poetic, maybe they have more fluent in their letters or something, you know. So for those who are interested in going over there and trying to, you know, send a letter out, I'll try to put that information in the description to where you guys can mail letters to the same place I did to try to get someone to save this game, or even try to bring it back. I know it's probably already gone. You know, I know the people who made this game are already doing something else. But it's not too late. It's never too late for a game. I mean, the coding's there. You have everything documented. A lot of people did live streams of the Tomorrow Children. You got all of it right here, right in front of you. It's just, you know, get to it. There's Kickstarters out there. I mean, just think about it. The Kickstarter to try to get this game back, would it be successful? I think so. I think it would be. So, who knows? Who knows? I always like this puzzle versus the number one. Oh my goodness, that number was crazy. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff in this one file, and I know it's in here somewhere. And then just grabbing a hold of it and being able to read it to you guys, that's the key. I have to come across it. Oh, wait. Is this it? I think I might have found it. Now, this letter that I sent was around the time of Christmas, I think. It's a long letter. I think it's trying to load. Okay, let's see. Okay, yes, this is it. Alright. And you know what? I hadn't written this letter, and it was in cursive writing and everything like that. Okay, hang on. I might have to zoom in a little. Okay, now this is the letter I sent them. I write to you in concern about turning the game The Tomorrow Children back on. That or doing a remake of this beautiful game. Not because of money, not because of fame, but because this small game brought cultures around the world together and had them work as one to complete a task. To work together, something that our own world leaders today cannot even do for their own people. This wonderful game gave safe haven to the brokenhearted and the suffering gamers out there who had to deal with life's problems, like we all do. They looked forward to coming home, turning PlayStation on, and playing this game, and feeling the love and joy. The Tomorrow Children made friends from different cultures rely on each other when they couldn't even see one another. The instant acceptance and help and love formed an instant bond, something that today's game and games in the past could never ever do. This one small insignificant game did it. It did something in history that no other game could ever do. It broke down the walls of culture ignorance that brought people together of all ages and gave us the love in humanity. Today, the world seems to celebrate less kindness and more profit. Please let this be one of kindness and understanding. I call upon your heart. I call upon your mind to please turn the Tomorrow Children game back on. For doing so, you become a hero to billions of gamers out there who are just waiting for this game to be turned back on, so they could play with their friends and have faith again that there is good in this world. I have been bombarded by so many stories and so many requests from gamers asking me to seek out anyone in this world who could help save this game. I hope I found the right person. These gamers' stories and their... Hang on, I gotta zoom in. Their requests brings tears to my eyes. In the United States, it will be Christmas soon. For different cultures around the world, it's not. But no matter what the season or holiday is, turning this game on will be a life gift, a one-of-a-kind gift, an unforgettable gift, a worthy gift given to billions of PlayStation gamers. Please turn the Tomorrow Children game back on. Be the hero we are looking for. Sincerely, ComancheNative. That is the letter I wrote them. And I did that because a lot of gamers did ask me to seek help. they sent me messages saying, is there a way you can try to get them to turn it back on? I took it upon myself to try. And, I still have hope. I do. That everything will work out, everything will be okay, and that another version of this game will pop up for all of the fans. You know, I mean, the fans, they make and break everything. And I think sometimes they're just pushed back in the background so much because of profit and money. And the stories I heard about some of the gamers who depended on this game so much, it was heartbreaking. It was. You know, some people who were depressed, they played this game and it made them feel good. And they weren't depressed anymore. And then to have it yanked away from them. You know, to get yourself out of that depressing state, it's hard. It's really hard. I've been there. When I lost my mother, I went straight to that depressed state. And literally, everything became black and white. The color was gone. And for those people, I hope their friendships that they made in this game sustained them enough to where they didn't get stuck back into that depressive state, you know? Because it is hard to get out of it. It really is. But, you know, I don't know if there's a difference between being depressed because you lost a loved one or being depressed that you love something so much, it being a game and everything, that it's gone. I think it's kind of the same, you know, especially if the heart is involved. And, you know, the other stories I heard, you know, you get bombarded by all of that. You feel it. You feel their frustration. You feel their anger. You feel their sadness. And I'm a gamer like they are. You know, I'm just like them. And, you know, I wish I could do more. But I'm not giving up. That's the thing. I'm not giving up. So I'm glad I was able to read the response letter that was given to me and the letter I sent them. I was going to post that up on Twitter to just let everyone see, you know, again, I have it on my computer ready to go. It's just I have to edit it. I gotta blur out the names and all that stuff, and don't want to get in too much trouble. I take risks, though. I'm a risk taker. That's the problem.
I see.
But I did a couple of drawings of this, of my character, and, you know, I so want to do more. I've seen some paintings. Some people did some paintings of the game. Wow, that was fantastic. And some people even scoped some of the items from this game. I thought that was kind of cool too. You know? But yes, doing paintings and stuff like that. I know, right? That's basically it. He's correct. They're correct. It was just basically them telling me, you know, thank you for letting us know we're on the right track. Here's some cards. Have fun. You know? I do like the cards. They're really cool looking. You know? Put them in my little collection with the letter. But yeah. It was that type of letter that they gave me back, you know. Thanks for writing, but we don't care. So you care about my money, right? Hmm? And I do have money every now and then, so, you know, you might want to be a little bit more kinder. But the cards were nice. I can't knock that. I like the cards. They're kind of cool looking. You know, I don't think they have anything in the back. No. My brother said that you only get these cards if you go to one of their conventions. And there's certain tests that you have to do to get all of them. So, they just gave me all of them. Platinum one, gold one, silver, bronze. Let's put these cards on eBay, guys. Put them on eBay, get a lot of money, and then just like go to them and say, here, take this money and turn this game back on. Wouldn't that be something? This game is the Tomorrow Children. I'm not playing, it's just video that I am streaming from ShareFactory. This game was a beautiful game. It was shut down due to whatever. You know, people say money. Other people say that, you know, contract was up. But, you know, I mean, really, I don't know the breakdown of it. Yes, yes. A glitcher, huh? Those guys are always cool in PlayStation Home. Those glitchers, I don't know how you guys did it. I really, really don't. But man, that was amazing. I could never do it. I could never do it. But I had a friend. They were a glitcher too. And, you know, I just look at them. They'd wiggle on something. And then they're floating in the air. And I'm like, I can't do it. They're like, do it. You can do it. It's really easy. I'm like, no, I'm trying. I said, if I try anymore, I'm going to break my controller. Are you kidding? I seen some video footage of PlayStation Home glitchers and what they would do. I think the one that I managed to try was the white sofa at the main Harbor Studios apartment. I remember being able to do that one. They say, oh, you gotta take the furniture out of your inventory and then turn it, push it up to this corner, and then it'll pop out of top. And then you can sit in it, and then boom, you're on top. I was able to do that. I think something happens here on this video. I know I was really digging, and then at least I think this is this video. I was gonna make like little small videos from my clips, sort of throw some music in there and everything like that. But today it just felt like, you know, hey, I'm gonna go over there and show some of the clips. Put this up. Remember, try not to cry. Try not to remember it and just like, oh, I want to play. This game was extremely fun. I know I'm saying that over and over again, but hey, it was the truth. I wish I did a video of the outfits that they had in this game, but I just liked the doctor outfit. That was it. Oh, that's cool. I always did admire the glitchers in the game on PlayStation Home. I mean, to just be able to do that. think I have kind of like, maybe 2 pictures that I did when I was glitching. Oh, look, stuck. Forever holding this. I'm like, what's going on here? Oh, that's cool. Yes, Portal Knights. I can't wait for that update. I think at the end of this month, we'll be finally getting the multiplayer update for Humans Fall Flat. Looking forward to that one. Once that comes out, we plan on doing a live stream of it, me and my brothers. I know, you end up doing basically the same thing over and over again on certain games, but, this was a really fun game. I mean, seeing people just pop up out of the middle of nowhere, you could hear feet moving around. You had to watch out because the monsters would come in and just destroy the island while you're excavating, and you could fall to your doom, you could get killed. I mean, you took chances. Oh yeah, I was working on that too. I was working on Big City Stories. I did one video of that. That is a fun game too. I like the city thing. What game I would really love to be brought back from PlayStation Home is the Acorn Acres place. That park. I love that park. Yeah, this is where it kind of glitched on me. That monster just flew by and nothing's happening. And I'm stuck digging. I think someone just died. But I'm stuck digging and then this happens. I was so surprised I survived. I was like, whoa, that was close. I almost died. I was like, thank you for not killing me. I still had the doll. The person who was in there with me, I don't know who they were, but they died and just went, ooh, splat. Oh, every time I saw anything out in the void, it was mine. I had to go get it. And I enjoyed the detail in this game because of the, I would look at it through the binoculars and I'd see how it was made, and I was thinking, wow, that is a lot of detail for something that you could just barely see. And I really like that about games, is the detail that they put in there, because me, as an artist, I do respect that. I like the small little tiny detail put in this stuff. When I see that, I go, this is a high quality game. It was lame. What are you talking about? Being able to fly? Those airplanes? Are you kidding? The bike? Doing the bikes? I like that place. I thought it was really fun. The holiday stuff that they did in there, I thought they could have done a little bit better. I think one, they had like a big cake, and the other one was a kind of a carnival. It was a Ferris wheel, I think. Halloween Ferris wheel. I enjoyed that place. I really did. I like the fact that, doing a couple of missions, I could get a little bit coin and then go rent out something and then upgrade, to stretch out the skill bar for that. But I liked it. I did like it. Yes, the speeders were definitely awesome. I like the little boats that they gave you. I always wish that you could, like, I know it's awful, but I wish you could just blow up someone else's boat. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I was like, God, I wish I could just blast this other person's boat and just watch it sink down to the bottom, you know? It was wild. It was getting wild at the end of PlayStation Home, I have to say. You know, I met a lot of male gamers who were females. They would dress up like a female, and they pretended to be females, and then, you know, they would say, hey, I got a confession to make to you, and then they would confess to me that they were males, and I was like, yeah, okay, so, that's cool. I mean, I didn't really care, you know, personally I didn't care. I just got like, yeah, alright. But, you know, for them, it was such a really, you know, hard thing to confess, but I was kind of like, Like, if I see someone with a female avatar, you know, that's it. It's a female avatar. But if they talk on the mic and they're a guy, I'm like, okay, so what? I didn't really care. I know some people had problems with that, like, oh, if you're a male, you gotta be a male, or if you're a female, you gotta be a female. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm a gamer, I can be anything I want. Don't be telling me what I can and cannot do. The game will tell me what I can and cannot do. You don't need to tell me what I can and cannot do. If I want to be a two-headed Godzilla walking around with wings, if they give me that stuff to put on and be, that's what I'm gonna be. Don't put your moral, you know, cage over me and tell me, no, you gotta be this. I mean, that's how I felt. That's just, you know, that's just me. But yes, when PlayStation Home was closing, it did get kind of wild there a little bit, you know. You started to see a lot of hacks in the game. People would boot you out of places, and they would watch your conversations, and, you know, they were invisible, and they'd come up to you, and they would say stuff to you, and, you know. They booted me a couple of times out of certain spots. I was like, wow, it's kind of like, you know, back in the day where there was no rules or regulations. I remember Sidonio X, Fire something. I can't remember his name, but I remember that guy. They were the moderators for PlayStation Home. They actually gave me a letter, which I thought was kind of cool. They signed it. Sidonia X. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I don't, you know, that's cool. They gave me a letter and a t-shirt thanking me for being part of the program. It was the rewards program. I was part of the awards program. They wanted to see what they could do for the gamers to show their appreciation for gaming. So they gave us a list of certain things that we had to do. We had to download a whole bunch of movies. We had to play a brand new game and try to platinum that out. We had to go into home, log into home every day. And if we did that, we went up the tiers. And once we got to a certain tier, then they would reward us with special avatars for a profile. They'd give us items for PlayStation Home to wear. Stuff like that. Well, the PlayStation Home items were okay. I honestly felt that the gamers would probably appreciate a little bit more on the discount type of side. I told them that the items that they gave us in Home, maybe we need a little bit more to make it feel like, you know, you're really special. What they did was they changed the awards program to the PlayStation Plus. So I was disappointed in that. I was like, oh man. I was like, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do the PlayStation Plus, don't make it to where you have to have a PlayStation Plus to game online. That's, no, stop. But, they went with the Plus, that's why we all have Plus now. I tried, guys, I really, really did. I felt that there was no need to charge, you know, here you have to have like a PlayStation Plus for a couple of months, or you can do for a whole year so you can play multiplayer. I honestly felt giving us a little bit more discount would probably be better, and we should be rewarded for everything that we did. Like if we went over there and checked out certain movies in the store, or if we're even on our system, we should get some kind of reward, you know? Oh, the glass apartment on the yacht, that was nice. Wait a minute. Yacht. Now I remember the Halloween yacht. Yes, I remember it wasn't the Halloween stuff on there. Did like that one. I wish they let us did a little bit more, you know. Put more furniture in that apartment place. Look at me, I'm just going. It's like I'm gone, I'm out of here. I did my job. Goodbye. But yes, I've been a part of certain programs that popped up on PlayStation 3, and you know, I always had the gamers in mind. You know, even the time when I was part of those programs, I couldn't afford some of that stuff, but I went out of my way to you know, do it. My brothers helped me. I think we had to platinum out a brand new game that came out, and it was Titans. That game was hard. That Titan game, it was based on the movie. It was difficult because you had time trials that you had to do. You know, it's sort of like a Devil May Cry type of thing. You know, you had to get it a certain rank to get the trophy. And my brothers jumped in and they helped out. We shared one account at the time, which was ComancheNative, and then we broke apart, and then they got their accounts and everything like that. Yes, this is ShareFactory. I am broadcasting my clips from the game The Tomorrow Children. That's why ShareFactory is listed on there. If I were to upload every one of these clips by themselves, wow. That's a lot of clips. It's a lot of clips. So, you know, I saw some other fellow TTC gamers doing this, and I figured I'll go ahead and do the same. Share some of the clips that I save. I was going to use these for different type of videos. I was going to put music behind it and everything, but then I figured, I just do a live stream just like they did. And go ahead and share it. Now, I don't remember every clip. So some of the clips are kind of surprising to me. But I will put that down in the description, guys, for those who might be interested in mailing, sending a letter out to try to get this game in a remake state or even turned back on. I mean, you look at the movies nowadays, we got remakes coming out like crazy sometimes, and I figure, well, if they can do that, and that costs like a lot of money to do those films, right? So I figure, well, hey, let's do some games, you know? I mean, there are some remakes of certain games that are popping up, which I think are really cool. The live stream that we're going to be doing later on, because I'm just kind of waiting on my brothers. But we're going to be doing Defiance 2050 later on tonight. And that was a game that was on PlayStation 3. And it's free to download, by the way. It'll be the first time us playing that game tonight. All three of us. And that game was cool. That game was cool on PlayStation 3. That game, the monsters that you run across in that game, wow. So I'm hoping that, you know, with better graphics and maybe a little bit more intense battles, that's what I'm hoping on. And then we're going to be doing a live stream of Human Fall Flat when the multiplayer update drops. I know we have someone who wanted to do a stream with us. You know, I agreed to go ahead and do that, so when that happens, we'll touch base with them, and then I think what I'd like to do is play the last stage that me and my brothers have not played yet. That game is really funny. And tonight I just uploaded a thank you for watching, you know, thank you for viewing video, because, you know, I did a video of Human Fall Flat on the how to share play and local play, and, you know, that was up 40,000 views, and I'm like, wow, thank you. And, you know, of course there's no commercials on there. Why? I don't like commercials. I don't like the commercials, and plus I think they took the ability to put ads away, because you have to meet a certain criteria now, which is fine because I never did put any ads on there. If ads do pop up on any of my videos, it's because I put music on there. I don't know, I just can't help it. I know it's supposed to be a revenue type of thing, but it's just commercials. Like when I'm sitting there watching television and commercials pop up, I'm like, I'll start looking at my phone, or I'll start playing a video game on my Vita. Then commercials are over and I'm watching the show again. I mean, some commercials are entertaining. They got really good music and good effects, and just some of them are just kind of like plain. I don't know. And on that video, Humans Fall Flat, how to share play and local play, I put the captions on for those who couldn't hear. I thought doing that might have helped out some people too, if they were hard of hearing, and I do that on there. I would love to caption all my videos, you know, on the sole purpose of that. I do have quite a bit. Wow, this town is just empty. It's just like, look at all this stuff. Now, I think what happened here was I made all those for someone. Someone was here in this town and they were trying to build something. So I started trying to help. And I was kind of having a difficult time. I was like, not quite sure how they put certain things up. I remember one town I went into, I put a huge wall up, and it got destroyed by Godzilla. He came in and just busted through that like it was tissue paper. And I was like, wow, all that work just gone in a matter of seconds. Oh, the last? I wonder if I got that. I know you had to do certain missions. They had you going to, I think it was Sackboy place. You had to shoot those shooting range type of thing. There were certain quests that you had to go do. I remember that. I missed some of them. So I think the only thing that glass apartment one, if it's the raining where it's the dark harbor studio apartment, I managed to get that. But I know there was kind of like a race car one apartment. I didn't get that one. Sitting there wasting that jetpack.
Yay!
It's me. The microphone and that they had, you know, the little. I always thought it was kind of cool. We had to sit there and figure out what you wanted to say to other people. They gave you little terms. Now there were a couple of times I would go into towns and people were loading up the dolls on the loading dock. So when the bus showed up, the dolls would be on the bus and they would head out to the middle of nowhere to an island and then be dropped off. I don't know why people were doing that. I didn't understand it because, you know, the dolls are basically what you need to try to complete a town. You need 500 people to be born in a town to be completed, and sometimes you needed about 1,000. But I would go into towns and I would see that going on. They would put it right on that loading dock and I was like, what are they doing? We need those dolls, you know? So I didn't quite get that. Now I have to say, I don't know if I told anybody this before, but when I was in the game playing, I kept getting snubbed by one individual. And they were going to town on me. Like, they would see me, and I stood out because of the white jacket and everything like that, but they would see me and they would run up to me and snub me over and over and over again. And I was getting incarcerated, I was getting jailed, and I didn't like it because it gave me the minus, you know, I think it went up to minus 40 for me one time because the person kept doing that. And I was going to make a video based on what they were doing, but then I stopped myself. I thought, wait a minute, I'm giving this person attention by showcasing them in this video. So I took that out. I was like, no, forget it. I'm not going to show them, you know, giving me a whole bunch of thumbs down. So I did the video snubs, and I changed it up, and I did it in kind of like a, you know, what I would normally do it in a funny way, and just kind of, so all the stuff that I was in there, I was just like on the fly in a town talking to myself and doing the video. Look at these guys. Look how close they got. Kissing closer, like, mwah. Mwah. Star traveling. Dave, what are you doing? Stop. Guys. Ah. What's... What? Ooh, hey, you guys are close. Look at him. Like he's grabbing his chin, caressing his beard. He's like, oh, yeah. They turned and look. I was like, oh, whoops, sorry. Yes, there's troll people. Oh my goodness. And, you know, I reached out to the, you know, the maker of this game, and I told him, you know, the snubs, why are they in the game? You know, I told him about my experience. You know, this guy, he found me, and he kept giving me snubs. It was a guy or a girl, but they kept giving me snubs, and I was getting incarcerated, and, you know, my points were being deducted, And, you know, their reply to me was, and this is the main producer of this game. This is what he said to me. He said, well, some people like to police their town, and that's a good thing. And I was like, I don't think it's policing. I think it's trolling, if anything, but, you know, okay, I understand what you're saying. I got it. And probably about a week later, I mean, at the end, what he did tell me was this. He said, if it is trolling, we'll put something in the game to try to fix that. And I was like, oh, okay. Honestly, I did not think anything would pop up. You know, a week later, they introduced the police booth. And when I saw it, I thought, well, you know, what is this? And I started looking at it and everything, and it shows who's been snubbing a lot. And you could put stoppers on their activity. You could stop them from taking over the turrets. You could stop them from grabbing the resources. They're kind of like put them on timeout. So it's kind of cool that they added that there. I thought, hey, that would help, you know. And I have to say, there were just a few who kept snubbing every now and then, but it wasn't as much as that one individual did to me in that one town. And I know there were probably other people who were getting hit by those type of gamers, and they probably told him the same thing, you know, hey, this snubbing thing. So they you know, probably a whole bunch of people were talking to him, and then he's like, okay, yeah, I'll put the police booth in. So I was probably just one person of many who were talking about the snubs being a little bit out of control in the game. Now I have to say, sometimes when I was doing these videos, guys, I would see my character running through certain things, and I liked that, how it looked. So I would just save the video. I'd sit there and think, well, maybe I could do a video on this. Maybe I could just add this to certain things. And so I was saving video left and right. And honestly, I wish I did more. I wish I did more. So for those out there who are looking at a game that is about to go bye-bye, try to get as much video footage as possible of that game, because other players and other gamers will enjoy watching it. And you know, I'm so glad that I captured as much as I could. You know, I was never going to put any commercials on there, was never trying to get money for any of the views. I think it was probably, I started getting messages from other gamers in the game, and they were telling me how much they appreciate all the stuff that I was capturing, and that touched my heart. I was really pleased to hear that. Because sometimes, guys, I would sit here, play the game, and I was saving video footage, and I was thinking, is my streams weird? Because I'm always looking through the binoculars at these individuals, and, you know, am I doing enough? Is, you know, people going to look at these videos and say, wow, this is really crazy. But once I was told that, you know, they were appreciating that, I thought, okay, I'm doing the right thing, which is good. I'll do it for them. So I was really happy about that. Now, I haven't deleted the game from my system. It's still on there. It's still on there. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I would like it if I was able to control what ad I'd like to be, you know, seen on some of my videos. But, okay, this, I think what I was trying to do was, I was like, okay, should I record this doll. I was sitting there trying to look at it, different angles. I was like, look like I'm kissing the doll. I'm like, mwah. This is my favorite doll, by the way. I love this doll. It gave me kind of like a Japanese type of feel to it, you know, the samurai type of thing. I was really digging that. I just kept looking at it, trying to get the better camera angle. I was like, okay, does this look good? Does that look good? So I have a lot of video footage of this too. Yeah, the ads. You know, I would love it if my ads on my videos were PlayStation related or game related. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they'll throw another ad on there, you know. And again, it's because of the music that I pick. Okay, this is where I got the idea, guys. This is the video clip. I got the idea. I thought, oh, I could make a gift out of this. All I have to do is go extremely slow. And then I started thinking maybe I should do a video about these dolls. So this is my test. This is my test run. Now, this is kind of hard to do. It's tricky. Because you have to center it and then slowly walk around the doll. And it is tricky to try to keep it maintained like this. So this is my first test that I did. And then after that, I gathered up all the dolls and I made that video about these dolls. This is hard to do. Because you're looking first person view and you're literally moving the controller, the sticks to try to make it nice and smooth, make it look nice, you know? And I thought, okay, I gotta practice this a couple of times because it was wobbly and I was like, I think I can do it. Alright. Oh yeah, I'd love to play Monster Hunter. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. That was the end of those clips. I'll do one more of a recent one because what I'm doing was I was working from the very first clip to the older clips. Let me go ahead and... Oh, you're level 14? Nice. Let me go ahead and do some of these, the ones with people in it. Oh, and then this one right here. That one. Let's go ahead and hang on. Let me see if I just grab some, just randomly grab. Let's see, that's 35. I'll grab that one. This one, this one. Let's see, where are the other? Yeah, I do have quite a bit. Oh, and this right here. Yeah, this is that video thing I made right there. Yeah, there are some videos that I made. I was just kind of like, okay, this will work. Grab that one. That one. They're just random. It's random, guys. Sorry. Those two. Oh, and then, yeah, that heart one that I did. Let's see. Now for this one right here, I was just kind of like waiting. That one and this one. This one. And that one. There. I didn't fill it all the way up. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this up. Now this is just random clips from different... Some of them new, some of them not new. Some of the video footage you already probably seen. I could pull like a couple of more. Hang on. Always got to turn up the sound. like this. And I was just gonna save some of this stuff, make videos and everything like that. I probably still will. Let me grab a couple more. That one. Let's see. Okay. Oh, too many. That's probably gonna cut off, but we'll do that. All right. And then what I'll do is once. Oh, that is cut off. That's like really cut off. Hang on, I'll just get rid of this one. There we go. Okay. Hang on. Whoops. Ah! Now, I did use some of this video footage in some of the videos that I made. This is kind of near the end. A lot of gamers in the game during that time when they're about to kill it. Just trying to make sure I got everybody there, especially their names. Now I do plan on doing another stream of the other clips. Yeah, another doctor that I have of this game, and it'll probably be titled the same. I'll just probably put like maybe a 2 at the end. I was always impressed on how organized some of the gamers were in this game. Like, they were really organized. And they were expressing a lot of gratitude towards this game. I mean, even though it was being shut down, they were showing their gratitude to the people who made this game and letting them know how much they appreciated it, how much they loved it. And they were making some really cool looking structures in this game. I mean, that's expression of love right there, you know? For them to go out of their way and struggle with trying to make this. So, you know, all the gamers in here, a lot of them, they were trying to do everything to try to stop it from being shut down. My brothers enjoyed repairing. They did. They enjoyed repairing in this game, but some of my other friends, they didn't like it. They hated it. Yes. Me, I'd like to color the city. I love the really colorful looking town. I enjoyed that a lot. I'd sit there and I would go to different towns, grab a whole bunch of paints and come back and just color everything. I did it at night. I thought it would be kind of cool, you know, during the daylight you'd see this one town just being all the same color, and then at night I'd be like a graffitier and I'd go in there and just like splatter paint everywhere, so when the morning came it was just all different colors, you know. I always got a kick out of that, you know. I didn't know if anyone really noticed it or if they said anything, but that's what I always did. And I tried to go to some of the friends that were on my list. Sometimes I could get in, sometimes I would get an error and it'd kick me out. And I was thinking, well, it just says there's like 5 people in this town. How come I can't get inside there? I think it might have been my connections, because when I first started streaming, my connection was kind of bad. My favorite color in the game, I love the color blue. It's my personal color that I like anyway, you know? I like the blue. And, let's see, there was kind of like a purple that they had in there. I thought that would look cool too. Oh, look at them. Hey, Savvy, look, Savvy's there. I'm sitting there making these. I would make this too. I would do stuff like this in the game. I would build benches. I would build little tiny small stuff just to get them to interact with it. Like I thought, okay, if I build these benches or if I make this thing look really pretty, maybe they'll sit there and then I can get video footage of them. So I would do that all the time. See like how they're sitting down? I'm like, yes, it's working. I'm gonna go make some more. I would go and build little benches or little tiny small stuff. I'd put flowers next to them. I make it look really pretty, really nice, in hopes that gamers would see it, sit down, and then I could get video footage of them. My brother's like, you're setting up shots. I'm like, yes, but they don't know that. Only I know that. So I'd literally do that all the time. Or I'd put dolls down in a certain spot and I'd have it done like maybe in a heart, or I'd put it in a square, and I'd wait for someone to go and grab it, and then I'd sit there and film them. Or I'd do that. You see how they just destroyed some stuff, having all that stuff pile out? I would go build something from the workbench, go to the dumpster and dump it out, and have it, you know, throwing all the resources out, and I would film them picking it up. It was the only way to try to see who was all here. So I would do something like that in the game too. Oh yeah, I'll check it out. I will. I would take a look at it. Give you a like. And there were times I would go and I would empty my bag out in the middle of nowhere. And I'd wait for someone to come pick it up just so I could get video footage of them doing that. I was so obsessed with trying to record the gamers doing stuff that I would go and do stuff like that. I'd shake the trees, have a whole bunch of apples fall down, and then I'd get video footage of them picking them up. See, that's video footage right there. They're picking the apples up. Oh, I think right here, I remember my brother coming in telling me something. I was just like, I said, well, the tree's growing. And he's like, what? I said, I'm making the trees grow. I put the thing on just so that it, you know, could grow faster from the trees. I was like, whoa! I didn't like getting hit. I did not like getting hit by that bus. I hated it. Because, you know, I felt like, hey, I'm supposed to be this skilled gamer. Why am I getting hit by this bus? You know? So when I got hit, I was like, oh, God, I just don't like that. Todd running me over. Jeez. Yeah, because in my mind I felt, you know, hey, I got a doctor's outfit on. I'm supposed to know what I'm doing, right? And she kept getting hit, poor thing. There were times I'd sit here just like buying stuff from the store, and the bus out of nowhere just boom would hit me. I'm like, ah. Now, I never quite understood about the apartments. There were some apartments that looked quite different from, you know, what was being advertised when you go into the puzzle area. Like, some of the apartment buildings looked taller than the other ones. I never quite understood why that was the case. I thought, well, maybe it was the level of the town that you were in. Maybe if there are more supplies there, then you'll get a different type of apartment. But I wasn't quite sure. Oh yeah, this is when I start messing with the lights. I thought, okay, time to beautify this place up. Maybe I can get some people to sit certain way and I can get some video footage. Yeah? Yeah, see, there were some people who would play this game and they were like really pros at it. And me, all I wanted to do is go to the islands and dig. That was it. I didn't know the full mechanics of the thing, you know, and I didn't know, like, okay, you do this and you do that. But I was impressed on all the type of gamers that were in this game. They put in work. Like when you play Monster Hunter and someone throws up an SOS, you know, your whole goal is to try to capture the monster or kill the monster. And you know, I honestly wish that there was more things in the game that allows me to be a healer. I like healing people. I like helping them out. Like if they're about to die, throw some heal potions down or, you know, something like that of that nature. I really like that in this game. So that's why I have the doctor's outfit on, because I thought it did something for me and it didn't. I think right here my brother's talking to me again. That happened quite a bit. My brothers would come in and they would be asking me questions, banging on that door. Native Mercy bangs on the door like a policeman. And sometimes when I'm sitting there just playing games, that startles me. I'm like, dude, you don't have to do that. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, they went to GT. Yes. That new club that they have in GTA 5, that's expensive. That is expensive. I honestly wish they you know, we could do the missions in Grand Theft Auto 5 without having to be online in a public server to where you could get killed a whole bunch of times. I know it's supposed to be a challenging type of thing, but honestly, I like doing the biker clubhouse thing. You could kind of do that without being online so much. But I know with the bunkers as well as the CEOs and the club, you have to be online just to activate the computer. But yes, a lot of the PlayStation Home gamers did go to GTA 5, it was kind of similar to home. It's just really expensive. The shirts alone, my goodness, that is a lot of money. What is that, $25,000 for a shirt? I'm like, what? So I don't know about you guys. I wouldn't be buying any shirts if they cost that much. Look at these guys go. Praising each other. Praise party. Savvy always had a lot of stars. Always a lot of stars. Yeah, the kill thing, yeah. And you know, to get certain, like if you did a mission online, to get a lot of money, you couldn't die at all. And to me, the little crosshairs for the weaponry is so tiny. Look at these guys. For those who played this game, your character lives on through these videos. Get him. I was just watching, I'm like, huh? What are they doing? Now I know there was kind of like a lag difference between certain gamers. Like if you were in a different country, there'd be like a little delay. Yeah, high five. See, like that was a delay. On their end, they just now gave me a high five, but on my end, it already went through. In some videos, I would come across, you know, some of the TTC people I met before, and I'd give them a high five, and they were streaming, but on their stream, it shows that I didn't even do anything. And I was always disappointed in that. I thought, oh, here I gave them a high five on my end, on my video, but on theirs, it didn't register. And I thought, oh, I hope they don't think I'm being a punk. But if I saw someone doing a emote, I tried to participate. You know, it wasn't that I was shy. It's just that this game and all the gamers were so friendly that I honestly did not know how to react. I thought, well, you know, how is a person like me who always just went to the islands and dug and it was just me and the islands, how am I supposed to react to all these friendly people, you know? So there would be times I'd be sitting there just watching them. I people watched in this game a lot, and I just enjoyed watching them, you know? I'm not shy. You know, if someone, you know, engages in a conversation with me, I will talk to them like I normally would do, you know. I don't try to pretend or anything like that. I be myself. I figure that's the best thing to do when you're, you know, either being a streamer or gaming, Just be yourself. If they don't like you, then they don't like you. If they like you, that's great. So I never put on a play or an act. And there were some times when they were like do poses like this. I didn't know what to do. I thought, well, I want to be a part of this pose, but you know, how do I do it? I don't want to get in their shot. I don't want to get in the way, you know, but I want to try to get a good close-up of them. So right here, I was kind of thinking, well, having that little star thing would be kind of cool because they're taking a picture of it. Hopefully it pops up, and then I just kind of went, all right, hey, I'm back here. So I would pose, and I would be thinking maybe I shouldn't be posing with them because I'm messing up their shot. So I thought, okay, this is a good camera angle. I like this. I was sitting way out here because my brother came up with this idea. Native Mercy, he said, why don't you just camp out and wait until the islands disappear? If you do that, you can get video footage of them disappearing. I thought, okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So I would be out there waiting for this island to disappear. And I honestly didn't know how long it took. But I never timed it. And I'd just be waiting and waiting and waiting, you know. And the temptation to go to that island and excavate was so great. I was fighting that urge, like, no, don't run over there yet. It could disappear any minute now. Hey, another comrade. How are you? Yes, TTC. Aw. A fellow comrade has just popped into the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing good. See, I was just sitting there waiting. I think any minute now, it's gonna disappear. I was like, oh, look at that person. They're just kind of like making a little path across the void. That's cool. Look at him go. And honestly, I thought I was kind of like, okay, I'm safe back here. I'm safe way out here. No one's gonna, like, you know, see me. But anytime I use those binoculars, someone would see me and they run over there and they wave at me. And I go, oh, hey. Of course, they couldn't hear me, you know, but look at him go. I mean, when you played this game, you had that sense of freedom, you know, the freedom to just be and do whatever you wanted in the game. It kind of gave that sandbox type of feel. Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna have to grab a footage of you. I have that one footage of you. Just heartbreaking. I thought, well, I'll just get a little closer. And yeah, this is what I was doing. This was like a test. This is this island, and I like this island. I thought this was really creative. I thought this was really cool, and I thought, well, I'll just use this as my tester to see if I can get video footage of the island disappearing. So anything like my brothers would suggest me doing for the game, I did, just to see how it would work. I always believe no suggestion is a bad one, so that's why I always acted on it. I figured, okay, let's see it. Let's see what happens. See if I could pull it off. I'm glad I made your day, friend. Yes. All those beautiful moments. The power of video. I'm so glad PlayStation Home, or not PlayStation Home, PlayStation 4 allows us to capture some video. I wish PlayStation 3 did the same thing. I think that would have been really cool, especially if they had PlayStation Home going at that time. Oh man. I would have so much video footage of PlayStation Home. It would be crazy. I'm just waiting. I'm like looking at the monuments, checking them out. 50,000 resources stored. Those monument gamers, they did that. They would do stuff like that and they would have it up and running in a week. Sometimes even less than that. I was very impressed by dedicating themselves just to get those monuments open, because once that happens you get a percentage in your town and it makes it a little bit easier for you. You have to put a lot of resources in, you have to kill a lot of things. You really had to dedicate yourself to making that happen. How many times I died in the void? Oh my goodness. So many. I saw this monster going in. I thought, oh, this would be kind of cool. Let's see if I can... I mean, whoever was sitting there manning the town, they were doing really nice job. Maxodon, he was a protector, a town protector. Man, I'd see him. He'd be out there getting resources, and anytime Godzilla came close to town, binoculars up, watching, seeing if they have to go back into town and kill that monster. Oh, hold on just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, my brother came in and gave me my food, told me, you better eat. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I don't know, is that my first meal of the day today? Did I eat earlier? I ate some fruit. Yeah, that's it. Now see, that's the bad thing about being a gamer. For me anyway, is I forget to eat. My character's eating, and I think, ah. My character eats, but I don't eat. That's bad. That's real bad. My brothers have to remind me every now and then. You need to eat here. Whoops, sorry about that. I do snack. I mean, when I was on PlayStation 3, I had a bad eating habit. Gummy bears and chips. That's it. That's not very healthy, you know. Not a lot of chips either. Not a lot of gummies either. It's just like I figured that that's my lunch. And then I kind of like snapped out of that. I go, okay. I think my brothers gave me a clock, a digital clock in my room now, so I know what time it is. I'm like, oh, okay. I just can't help it. I get so much into the game. Time flies and, you know. Yeah, this is just this, guys. Yes, I'm all smiles too throughout this whole thing. I'm sitting here just smiling. So happy. Remembering the good old days. Missing it. Portal Knights, oh man, I get in there and I start building, forget it. I'm sitting there like, okay, just this, add that, this would be good. And I'm starting to record all the missions that I've been playing in Portal Knights. And I'm trying to do my best to record everything that I'm going through. And sometimes, honestly, I don't know what to do on certain missions. Oh wow, the sound got really loud. So I try my best. Oh, I think I was making it day. Yes, I made it day. I said, it's getting dark. I don't want to be out here when it gets too dark. I'm all purple. Look at me. I'm from Willy Wonka. I'm Violet. Champion gum chewer. Yes, you were. You were a city protector, big time. You'd be up there like this person right there shooting anything that came close to the town. Uh-oh. Oh, is that me? Is that me on the mic? What? I just heard myself on the mic. I remember this video footage now. Everything around me was, you know, I was just sitting here chilling, just waiting. And, hang on, I think it might pop up. I put my earphones on, I think that's what I heard. Oh, they're called events? Oh, okay. Events in Portal Knights. Look at Todd. You see how close he just drove by? Like, if you look at the video footage, he was a little farther away. And Todd is driving a little closer. I never trust the bus driver in this game because I always felt like they were out to kill me. Yes, recording event missions then. I've been calling them missions. I did a couple of ones where I had to get the potions or the recipe for the mission to be completed. I can hear myself. I can hear myself on the mic. Oh, I wonder if I'm saying something. Whoa, gotta be careful, huh? I was like, ah! I was like, ah! Oh, I guess I muted the mic. I was like, whoa, whoa! I was like, oh, man! Wow, for them to appear right there. I was like, what? How did that happen? Out of all the times, you know, that's it. I was like, go, destroy the town. You can do it. I believe in you. That's Big Godzilla. I was like, go, go. I think I saved the video footage. That's why I skipped a little. And I thought, man, this island is still not disappearing. Oh, look at him go. Dun, 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 dun. Go, go, Godzilla. Oh man. Oh, look who's coming to town. It's like, where are those little girls at? I'm gonna squash them. Island still. Oh, look at that. I was like, destroy them. You can do it. Destroy them. You can do it. Kill my pretty. Yes.
Mission.
Kill. Never mind.
Нет.
Oh well, couldn't do it. I'm still waiting. Hang on, wait a minute. Wow. How much is this? Did it disappear yet? No, it didn't. Oh yeah, this is where I was kind of like, hurry, go. Wow, that is a lot. Look at this. I'm still waiting. Hang on. I was like, I can't believe it. It's still there. It's just going to be a whole bunch of me just sitting there waiting. I'm fast forwarding it because I'm thinking it's going to disappear soon, I think. This is a lot of video footage. Yeah, this is what I got, guys. A lot of. All right, there it goes. Yeah, this is it. This is when it goes bye-bye. Yeah, I remember that footage. I remember this one. That was very fun to explore. The whole base down at the bottom had steep caverns, steep boxes, and, you know, you had to be careful or you would fall to your death. It was like a maze all the way up to where you get to the chest area. And I think somewhere on the side there was an opening. And if you went into the chest area, there was like a whole bunch of, oh goodness, kind of like beams everywhere. And I think they had something in the brain area. But literally, if you were skilled enough, you could dig your way from the bottom and work your way all the way to the top. But if you were, if you had enough resources, you could just get a jetpack and then just go all the way up there. Now I can't remember, but I think in one of my streams I actually cut away as much as I could to the front because I wanted to show the inside of this whole statue. Oh, really? Cool. I never heard of that game. I should look that up. And there it goes. Poof. Okay, hang on. Let's see, hang on. I think this is just some of this footage. Alright, let's put up, I think it's this one. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. I did a video of this one right here. Oh, wait, I gotta turn it up. I'll turn this up. And let me see if I can add some music. Let's see. Nope, hang on. I like this one. I like this part, but I'm going to go ahead and put this here. And I like that music. This is the Tomorrow Children soundtrack thing. there's Rex! Yes, I did a video on this one. This was at the end of a live broadcast. Yeah, it's you! Aww. Yes, beautiful music. Very beautiful music. Oh, there you are. Yes, I like that music too. I wonder why it stopped. I thought it was longer than that. No? Hold on now. Let's go back. It's not that long? What? Hang on, where? Here we go. Whoops, hang on. Wait! Gotta get out of the music. Zoom in. I think that's near the end. Oh. I'm telling you guys, this game was extremely fun. And very, very sad. You know, we still love this game. We still want it back. We want Sony to turn it back on. We want them to make a remake. And I'm going to encourage everybody out there who wants to play this game or who loves this game or who was a part of this game, please write them. Hit them with those letters. I mean, it can't hurt. Let's flood them. Let's flood them with a whole bunch of letters. You know? Let's try. I know I will. I'll participate. I'll put it out there. But yes, I'm so glad we met in such a wonderful game too. I will do another stream of this with the other clips as well. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, but I will be back later on tonight with Defiance 2050. But I will do another TTC4EVER stream to showcase the rest of my clips. I do have quite a bit, guys. But I thank you guys for showing up and watching. I'm going to go ahead and get me something to eat. But again, I love this game, guys, and I'm so proud to have gamed with all of y'all. Really, I am. You are my friends, and you are part of my gaming family. Yes, comrades, TTC forever. Yeah. The game will live on through our hearts and memories, but let's go ahead and flood them with a whole bunch of letters. Alright? Let's try it. Let's try it. Can't hurt. It can't hurt too much. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast for this one. I will start up here in a couple of hours for the next one with me and my brothers. But this is ComancheNative, and I'll see you next time.